Alright guys, looks like we're live. Heading north towards Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. So obviously we're going to take the main roads today. Not going to go up 47, which takes you up through St. Florine, because, yeah, hills and curves, and we're not going to go that way today. But we're in Florence, Alabama. And we're live on the YouTube side as well. So heavy, well, moderate sleet now, not heavy sleet, but so far, if you got four-wheel drive, the roads are drivable. If you don't have four-wheel drive, I would not get out. That's kind of how we're going, approaching everything today, because I've got four-wheel drive engaged, not sliding, not slipping. But I can tell who is driving in trucks with rear-wheel drive without four-wheel drive, and they're fishtailing like crazy. Turn this heat back up. Try to keep the windshield from freezing over. Sorry that roars a little bit. The fan motor in this car is kind of wacky. Degrees on the car thermometer, it says here. Well, on the David's on the roof, sorry. Car says it's 20. David says it's 17, so we'll go with that. Got to get out. If it's an emergency, you got to go to work, because I used to work everywhere, like hotels and retail that don't close. Take it slow, guys. Don't tailgate. That's how you're going to get in trouble. If you're tailgating and you're going 40 to 50, you're going to end up in a ditch. Like I said, heading north in Florence now. We'll be in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee here in a little bit. I can't stand the roar. It's getting darker. That big heavy snow band's just to our south in Colbertton. What are you doing, Nissan? That's what you gotta watch. Everybody else being stupid. Damn, my feet are cold. Part about driving in the snow is trying to find where the red light sensors are. Because you can't see the lanes, of course, so I'm going to mosey over here towards the middle and hope that I land on a red light sensor up here. Maybe Maybe we can get that ice off the windshield when we stop right here in a minute. Defrost kicks in when we stop and melts off the ice. Check that out. Start right here and hope we're on the sensor. There we go. We landed on the sensor. Man, Cox Creek was better than 72. I hate driving in the sleet because it freezes your windshield wipers up. Leave them off for a minute. Maybe we can they thaw out a little bit. I'm wondering if this next band's going to be mainly sleet. it.
Oh. Hello, Drew. I didn't even see him. That's funny.
Get out, scrape the windshield off. That noise is driving me crazy. Safe spot to pull off here in a minute, and I'll have to scrape the windshield for a minute. Wipers froze up solid, ain't doing no good. So there's a sign there. You can stop here on red because I didn't know where to stop. Got a, looks like an ambulance coming up behind us. old sleep coming. My goodness. Come on around, buddy. Ain't gonna go fast. temperature keep dropping as we go north. Sounds like we're driving in a hailstorm. Big sleet pellets. People walking down the middle of 43. It's too cold for that crap. Alright, I'm going to try to get up here to the state line or the good parking place at the Benson Dent store. And I'm going to pull in there, nice and flat, and work on this windshield. And maybe that'll get us all the way, the rest of the way to where we're going. My wipers are trashed right now. Completely froze up. But I don't really need them because the sleet's bouncing off the windshield. Smaller, it sounds like. I expect to change back to snow here at some point. probably going to head out tomorrow. We just got a report of 8 inches out 20 where y'all were last night. So I'm probably going to head out there tomorrow to try to get some of that. I'm about at the state line. I'm almost up here at this Benson Dent store. I believe it. What's it doing down there? Is it still sleet or is it back to snow down there in town? Nice. It's still sleet on me, so. Yep. Me too. Yep. What I was telling everybody, I've never seen anything like that except for videos of like buffalo and those heavy lake effect bands, and that's the closest I'd ever seen to like that. I've never seen that in person though, so that was wild. Yep. Alabama's not doing anything. Now what was weird is like in town they're doing a good job. Cox Creek was good, but then you know when I got on 72 in town it was trash. So yeah, it's solid. I mean it's drivable because I got the four-wheel drive on, but if you ain't in four-wheel drive, man, I'm seeing trucks fishtailing like crazy around me. Yep. They sure are. This is thick. Well, good deal. Y'all get you some warm soup and get warmed up a little bit. Sounds good. Before I left, we had over 4, and it was still coming down sleet. So if it's back to snow, then yeah, I would guess it's getting maybe closer to 5 by now. At least, because it's sleeted a lot. I think we'd have 8 to 10 if it hadn't been so much sleet mixed in. But yep. Yep, I agree. Did you see? I haven't looked yet because I've been busy. But one of my buddies texted me and said that the Wednesday morning now, 10 below on wind chill. Yep. I am. Yep. He is. I don't even think he's looking at anything at this point. He's so tired. Sweet. I'll holler at you when I'm heading back or about back. All right, man. See ya. All right, y'all. That was Mr. B. He's back in town. They're going to take a warm-up break. If y'all watching his feed, too, he's going to keep it on, keep it towards the sky. But we are getting close. Roads are still drive. I've not had any issues at all, thank goodness, knock on wood. And I think the biggest thing is people just get out and don't know how to drive in it. So like if you've never driven on the snow before, all I can tell you, slow down first of all, keep your distance. I've probably got probably got like 10 car lengths between me and that truck up in front of me. I know you probably can't tell it on the stream, but I got a good way, so if he starts sliding and I need to stay off, I got enough room to react. So stay away from everybody around you. And the biggest thing too, when you get in these hills that we've got around here, think about it before you get there. So I know this road very well, and what I'm doing, I'm going about 25 to 30. But then before I have to go up a hill, get you a little bit of speed up, because if you start sliding and you're going 10 at the bottom of the hill, you're not going to make it. So get a little bit of speed up. I've had to get up to about 40 sometimes at the bottom of a hill, and by the top, if I start sliding, I'm going like 20, but I've got enough speed the hill. And the same thing coming off a hill, slow down to almost the crawl at the top, and then when you start going down, if you start sliding, then it's, if you're going really slow, and if you do start sliding and lose your, you're going 5. So that's about the miles or X or end up in the ditch. So all right, clear off our windshield. Good Lord. Better. Not great, a little better. He's doing a good job on the roads. Alabama is nowhere to be seen. Tennessee's got a lot more snow removal equipment, from what I understand, than Alabama does. So, bravo, T-Dot. Bronco. I'll see you in the ditch if that person flew past me. Hopefully they good, but man. Windshield's been froze up again. I'm gonna have to get back out right up here. It's the worst part about the sleet, I'm telling you. Man, that band coming to northwest Alabama right now, holy moly. I text my son, Riley, if you're watching, text me and tell me insane reflectivities. Guys, I'm sorry. I almost have to stop up here and scrape the windshield again. what's driveway. I gotta find a place. I don't want to pull off the side of the road because if anybody's watching, I know the camera's wackadoo. I'm going to try to pull off, scrape the windshield again in a minute, and see if we can get back focused. Go back to snow because then the windshield would stay clear. The wipers aren't doing a thing. under this awning. Fan back up, and I'll be back. Try it again. Alright guys, we're off. See how long we can keep the windshield clean this time. windshield's trashed again. Oh, crap. Should have brought some hot water to keep pouring on the windshield. Or wipers, that is. Not the windshield, the wipers. I'm right here by this church where Willa, who was that used to scream all the time? Was that Willa? Yeah, that's where I am. So he's ready to go. Packed up, he said. Pull in the parking lot. And I'm told him I'm going to have him bring that thing of hot water out because the wipers are froze up. Then we'll be heading back south. Nah, it's fine. I haven't slid one time. Pouring rain down there in Florence now. Temperature 16 degrees. So let's hope that don't last long. Guys, I know you can't see crap if y'all still watching. Y'all probably tuned out by now. I don't blame you. I keep having to stop and clear my windshield, but I can see just fine. The camera can't because it's focusing on the ice. So I'm gonna try to get there so I don't have to keep stopping. Hey man. What you got? I saw that. I saw that when you put it in Discord. That's crazy. I don't either. It's coldest I've seen was at 0 a couple years ago, and that was insane. I mean, in itself. So it's like a freezing drizzle now. I keep having to stop and scrape my windshield because the wipers are froze up, and it's just a kind of a steady freezing drizzle. If anything, it's not really sleet anymore. Yep. And Marie called and says it's raining at the house. So I was wondering what that batch was. She said it was snow for a little bit. Now it's raining there. 16 degrees. Good. 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 As long as it's sleet or snow, I don't care. I want to keep the power on. So, good Lord, 18-wheeler going down the middle lane, blowing everybody out with spray, passing everybody on the road. My God. Yep. All right. Yep. Good deal. Sweet. Yeah, that'll help too. Yep. Yep. That last I heard, Euro still had us 39 in rain. I'm like, no way. Oh, one day, ain't no way. That's crazy. I'll believe it when I see it, kind of thing. I'll be like the normal people that say I'll believe it when I see it snowing. Well, I'll believe it when I see it raining on Thursday after all this mess. Yep. See, if anything, I mean, I don't know, but it sounds like to me it's obviously catching on that we've got snowpack now, so that's where the -10 come from, but it hasn't quite caught on yet more extended. You know what I'm saying? Like it's catching on, oh, okay, we're going to bottom out on temps, but it's almost like the algorithm's not taking that all the way through Thursday right now. Yeah. briefly looked at the text, and then he wasn't making much. I wasn't sure. I was like, I'll check that when I get there. So, hadn't really. Yeah, exactly. I love it. Sweet. Y'all be careful. All right, see ya. All right. If y'all still with me on a blurry windshield, again, I apologize. Trying to get there because I am tired of getting out in the snow and scraping the windshield when I can see just fine, but the camera can't. So, roads are okay. I mean, they're totally covered nice in snow, don't get me wrong, but I've not slid one time with four-wheel drive. Temperature at 14.8 degrees, south side of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. And sounds like the sleet pellets may be getting a little bit bigger now. There we go. Take it out of the way, truck. Here's a pretty big hill, so I'm gonna slow down at the top of this hill. So many propane trucks out. Everybody's needing propane in the middle of a winter storm. Wind chill warning posted northwest Alabama. It says wind chills 10 to 15 below tonight. And GFS, don't know if you heard me talking a few minutes ago, GFS has Middle Tennessee, where the snowpack is, North Alabama, air temperature Wednesday morning getting to 10 to 15 below zero. That's going to be the first time in my life I've ever experienced that kind of cold. The oldest I've ever experienced was zero a couple of years ago down in these parts. So that's going to be pretty wild and scary at the same time, because we're going to have a lot of probably businesses that's got sprinkler systems in the roof, the fire sprinkler systems. I remember last time it got this cold, pipes would freeze and burst on sprinkler systems in like businesses and flood the place out. So it's going to be a whole nother nightmare, I'm afraid, coming up in a couple days. Sleet and ice and snow now, and then we're going to have to deal with frozen pipes and hopefully not rolling blackouts in a few days. Hopefully not. Alright, we're at 43 and Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg. Main roads are passable, but they're packed, but they're passable. Side streets are deep. Snow finally decided to focus not on the ice on the windshield after all these miles. See, everything's white, and the hardest part about this on the side roads is trying to stay on the road when you meet somebody and not run off the side of the road in a ditch because you can't see the road. I was like, please wait on me, car. Yeah, oh, why would you dare stop? Pull right out in front of me. I mean, you wait just a minute and I'll be fast. There you go. Good job. Da, 14.5 degrees outside. Dew point 10. And we're about to pick up Mr. Fredo, take him back to the house. So I'm gonna be out of the car for a minute. We're gonna leave it running. We're gonna leave the stream on. I gotta go in and get some water. Try to dethaw my windshield wipers. Alright, follow the tire tracks so we don't go in the ditch. Let's not hit Ben's building here. That should be good. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave the stream going. Be out of the car for a few minutes. We'll be back. Snowmageddon week, I think, in 20, whatever that was.
The Sleet Creek
Yeah.
2021
May not be
February.
that week.
Well, I'm making sure there's no rock salt too.
Yeah, I got them rubber mats. Hey, see, when you stop, the heat pump works. When you're going down the road, it's pretty slow.
Well, since it's blowing from the north, maybe it won't be so bad on the way back down. I hope.
I had no issues coming up here. All right, rolling with Mr. G. I don't think we got anybody watching, but who is calling me? I can't talk right now, Mr. David Neal. Let's see if he's FaceTiming me. All right, it didn't work. Dave, if you watching, that didn't work. I tried, bro. All right. Windshield again a couple times, but let's roll south.
As long as we don't slide south.
Didn't slide north, so I think if we didn't slide north, I won't slide south. The roughest part, y'all's parking lot right here, and this road, because you got to meet people, and I didn't want to slide off in the ditch.
And you can't too much tell what's even the road.
That was the hardest part. Was right here to 43 is going to be the roughest part of the whole ride. And then once we get on, probably Seymour. All right. Straighten it up a bit. I've been impressed with this vehicle, the way it sits up and the way I got it on auto 4-wheel drive, so it's. Oh, dang it, I don't have to meet nobody.
There's a culvert here.
Yeah. Get over as far as I can. Stay on the road. Alright. There we go. Till the next two. Damn.
At least it'll be on a little bit of a straight segment. I guess.
Yeah. The worst part was right there, right next to 43. You know where there's real deep ditches?
Yeah.
I didn't meet anybody, thank God, but
You can take a left here at the light if you need to. It goes down to East Gaines Street.
yeah, I'll probably be alright. It seems to get a little bit wider once you get past the lights. This is almost like you don't realize it, but I guess it's a narrow road on a normal day. Let me know if you get hot. I've been having the heat rolling, so if you're warm, I can turn it down.
I'm okay.
I'm warm, but my feet are freezing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep my upper levels toasty when my feet don't have frostbite down there.
Why don't you throw some of the air down on your feet?
It don't work.
Oh.
The little selector don't work. It just blows out half here, half up there, half at your feet.
Well, at least it blows out at all. My blower fan stopped working inside my dash. Green light.
The snow. Yeah. It was all sleet all the way up here.
I had to buy a clip-on USB
The
fan
what went
to
out?
go. The blower fan inside the dash.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Like, it heats and cools how it's supposed to, but it won't blow it out. So I've had to get a blower fan to clip onto the vent.
Yep.
It doesn't do anything when I'm stopped, but it circulates stuff on through. But I have to open up the circulation from the intake outside.
Yep. I bet. See, that's what happened to my Pontiac, and that's what this one is. Your blower's probably okay, but it's got like a little door that moves and diverts. So that little door is not pumping it up. It'll pump it everywhere else, but it won't. I mean, I've heard if you know what you're doing, which I've never screwed around with this one because I don't, but that's not a hard fix usually, but I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, this right here was the worst See that big culvert right there. I was like, let's stay out of the ditch and we'll be good. And then the snowbank where they've been plowing right here on 43 was fun. Blast through.
Cause side roads be down.
Yeah. Stay right here.
Get a little bit to the left. Just
whatever is the
so you'll trigger the.
Yeah. And I'm trying to give them enough room when they pull in here so they don't slide into me too. Woo! 14.0 outside. Dew point of 10.
I can't believe it kept snowing with such dew point depressions and stuff.
Oh, he stopped. Oh, he stopped.
And then it got that low, and you had like Buick LeSabre-sized snowflakes coming down.
I ain't never, dude. Brett called on the way up here, and he said that was in his life.
Never.
Everywhere he's been, he ain't never.
No, not even in the plains and upper Midwest and stuff.
That was the craziest snow by far I have ever seen.
Now, Barron 3K all summer was horrible. To the point where we were considering calling Weather Bell, having them do a custom wharf for us to pipe into links so we would have a future cast that would be okay. Barron 3K was that bad over the summer. It improved a little over the fall. It nailed this thing more than any other cam.
So did.
It was a touch overdone with the totals, but by no more than 2 inches.
Heavy sleet snow mix, Ronnie says now, in that umpteenth yellow band right there.
Yeah, I was about to say, see, it was back building a little bit. I thought this was going to be, like, backing off by now.
What David Deal's got to say. Sliding through this intersection.
You gotta pick your battles on a day like today.
I'm telling you, he's the first one I had to run all the way up here. It's like we ain't locking up, going. Nope.
It was past that stop line you can't see while it was yellow.
There you
anyway,
go.
So now this one might trigger.
Yeah, he was. Maybe not. Up yonder, visibility looks like it's about to drop.
Here we go.
I'm just glad it's snow. We can keep our windshield clear with snow all the way back.
Yeah.
I haven't been scraping your side as much as mine, but I can see perfectly fine.
See, I've only driven in the slushy, it'll move out of the way of your tires type stuff.
Honestly, this is probably easier to drive on than that, because it was slushy moving out of the way of my tires on the boulevard in Florence,
and you slipped around.
and I was, even with my four wheels turning, it was doing this the whole time. And then once I got on 43 north where they hadn't touched it, it's like, okay, we good now. We got a solid little surface we can work with.
Yeah. I've just been scared everybody was going to pack this down like Birmingham in January 2014.
And they will when it quits.
Yeah.
So we get closer to tonight.
Right.
Yes.
Because this has been the same kind of cold air and snow consistency environment of that day. I'm like, y'all please don't do it. If you stay off the roads a little bit, it'll have a better chance of clearing up by Wednesday. Maybe. Not if we're going to get down below zero for temps next couple nights, though.
I'm getting hot. I'd rather be hot than cold, but it's hot. Go down a little bit more. Just go down this.
Here we go.
Yeah, this was the only part of the whole trip I was worried about.
Oh,
but,
I was talking about the snow picking back up.
oh, well, both.
Okay.
Both.
Yeah, this uphill, downhill
But
mess.
I was perfectly fine. I'm gonna get a
I
little.
see somebody wasn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little speed up, about to 40 here at the bottom, so if we do start sliding, we ain't gonna go backwards.
Looks like they controlled that all right.
until they've been sanding it, trying to give you some traction.
Right. Oh, T-Dot don't play about the
I'm
U.S.
telling
highways. They had this thing salty as Zaxby fries on Saturday.
You still got them after 36 hours away. Yeah, see, there's your slush sliding that I was talking about. It's almost like they make it worse when they make it slushy.
I feel like they kind of do a little bit.
I just wish they'd let it be packed and you can get a little bit more grip.
Like, let it pack and then put the sand and stuff on it. So that it's traction on top of a hard surface. I saw the video clip you sent after I sent out that windshield warning, and at least it didn't look like he was hurt or anything.
He must have been rolling to did what he did.
Yeah. Especially, I know it's like uphill, downhill, but such a straight shot like that. Sorry you had to come rescue me, but I appreciate that you did.
No, I told you, no worries there. Get out and test some equipment, test the stream, and I'm gonna go out. I think I'm gonna go out past Central tomorrow, playing that 8 or 9 inches. My Destiny just texted me when I was on the way up here. I hadn't got to text her back, but somebody they go to church with out there at 8 and 20, out past Stewartsville. Measured, I think she said 8 or 9, and that was right when I left.
There was, Span posted a measurement pic from Central of 8, and somebody in the comments from Cloverdale came back and said they had 9.5.
That's insane.
And then I've seen a couple other reports that suggest that maybe around 10 to 10.5 out in that area.
Yep.
And then we had two reports between Loretto and Leoma of 10 to 11 with measurements, but I couldn't tell if they were in a drift or not. But they really didn't look like they were fake.
It's definitely higher south end of the county than it is up here, because you like trees. Watch the trees here, and then as we get further south, it's got massive tree load like going on with the snow right there around the state line. So
that's why I threw that power outage threat up a little bit more.
I think that's that same band that must have come out of Central and Cloverdale that whacked them.
It was. Here. On radar, when it came up in here, it actually looks like a bow echo from me. I told Ben, I said, stop what you do and just go home.
Look at the dark sky down there. It's something. It's right down there at Green Hill.
Might as well have a little fun.
Might as well.
These service stations are still open.
They sure are. Shell was open in Loretto. That's where I stopped and whacked the windshield off.
I'll say because Ben brought me breakfast from one of these quick marts this morning. All right. I think it was the only place open.
I think I saw Brett say in the Discord, Florence closed through Thursday, maybe?
Yes.
That's insane. I mean, I expected it, but I didn't think they'd say it today. Kind of insane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I figured they'd do like a day kind of thing, but maybe they're finally being smart. Well, that's some big old dress on that roof. Dick, come.
I guess they're finally seeing the writing on the wall. They probably learned from Sleet Creek Week is what it is.
Can't believe we're doing this again, then, 3 years later?
I don't want to talk to you yet about the La Nina because I want to see how the PDO behaves, but I don't like the way it's looking.
For spring or for February?
Going in like the La Nina season. Like La Nina's later this year coming out of that.
Gotcha.
Because it'll be a first year La Nina again.
Those are trouble.
It looks like a west based.
Oh.
It's a big T&I.
Yep.
And the PDL looks like it's going to be like not just strongly negative, but cold flavored.
Oh, wow.
See, we had all three of those factors in this 3-year La Nina we had at one point in time. We had all three factors. We never had all three factors simultaneously at the same time. You know what was the last time we did?
Baltimore.
Since 1950, there have only been 3 seasons we have.
Wow.
2008, 2011, and 74. And before that, in the pre-1950 period, back to the 1850s, there was only one.
Oh, wow.
1884.
Oh, wow. I heard stuff about 84.
That was the Enigma outbreak year.
Yep. I thought it was.
So we'll see. Right now, I'm not alarmed. I'm just interested in how the PDO does. Because even if it's negative, if it's that like warm flavor to where like the west coast of the U.S. is warm, but it's like really warm in Japan, so that it's still negative, but everybody's warm, I think there'll be subtropical jet issues. But if it's that cold flavor like what we just had this spring where it's got the big cold horseshoe, all bets are off. I wouldn't be surprised that a Yazoo or a Brent Centerville type day this spring, though. Negative PDO and a strong El Nino. Especially with these big low pressures that have been coming across the wind.
Oh, man, my feet are cold. No, yours are too. You didn't got boots on.
Surprisingly, they're just slightly cool. I don't know why. I don't even have my thermal socks on.
Oh, wow.
I'm so glad, like, y'all didn't get stranded to where y'all couldn't come up, because Ben and Sarah were still my plan C, but between the two of y'all both have 4-wheel drives. I planned on one of y'all working out, so I didn't have like change of clothes and toiletries and stuff. I would have been up here dirty and stinking.
That boy stuck at the stop sign back there in his rear wheel drive. He's sitting there just spinning.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for 2011, I wouldn't think much. But this vehicle, I was driving a 1991. Remember, that was the Explorers now are decent size, you know. But back in the little body style, that was the little body style 2-door Ford Explorer I was driving all over the county in that foot. And most of the time, I left it in rear wheel drive because the 4-wheel drive on that one acted funky.
Yeah.
And it's funny. I learned then, know where you can go and know where you, because there'd be some places I'd get to the top of the hill, I was like, I ain't doing it. Can't do it, because I'll get down and I ain't getting back up. But it's like, that was kind of my 2 days of learning how to drive and the crazy stuff experience. We'll be going much slower when we get to Alabama, because it's
I saw that.
It's crazy in Alabama.
Yeah, I saw it.
Packed and drivable right here. I've been going like 35 or 40 now. This part, but
that deformation band ended up being in North Alabama like the Baron said it would be.
cell phone service sucks. You gotta put my phone in airplane mode and back out to anything work. Yep, ain't working. Alright. Airplane mode. Oh, they have their own towers. It's like Dish Network is who they are. But it's supposed to hop tower to tower. And the only one that don't use is Verizon.
Not missing much.
But it's yeah. We actually went to Verizon because it was going to be cheaper than what we're paying with T-Mobile, and I had them for right up to the 30-day return policy. And man, I was not like it was unusable at the house. Phones would work, data would not work. And then when me and Brett went to Biloxi for that conference, and I had it all the way down there, and I didn't have service more than I did all the way down to South Mississippi and back. I got back, I was like, nope, that ain't working. Used to Verizon was the king, man. But now it's $25 a line for this. Unlimited data, unlimited minutes, all that good stuff. And they had a deal that I signed me and Anne-Marie up for. You can get the iPhone for $25 as well. So it's like $50 a month for phone and unlimited data for a year. And then they'll give you a new phone year after year if you want one.
All right.
If you don't, you just keep your phone, whatever. But I've been so far impressed. And they ain't doing too hot in the snow, but
but some of that could also be ice on the
yes,
towers and all kinds of stuff.
Looks like they got Mr. Big Rig not where he was, so. Service out there, looks like it is. Oh look, the tow truck's stuck. Something's spinning. You know it's bad when the semi-truck tow truck is stuck.
Uh-huh.
Let's get a little speed, get up to speed.
Oh boy.
Crazy, but I'm telling you, y'all's forecast nailed it. That's impressive. Do I have data working again? Maybe.
It's probably the best snow forecast we've had since that snow that Wednesday right after the Sleet Creek, when we took the risk on 4 to 7 and beat everybody else out.
All right, we still streaming the deal. It's doing its thing again, but I don't even care because I can see it's all focused on the. Oh, there we go. It's back on the road.
I was proud of our 3 NWS offices this time.
Yeah, it's better.
They all 3 had a good handle on it. I was honestly shocked.
Radar shows it doing a lot heavier than what we're in. See that yellow we're about to be in?
Maybe bright banding.
Maybe, and I see a few flakes, and I don't hear no sleet, so
we might be fitting to.
We'll know by the time we get to the state line. My back windshield is trashed, nice, but side mirrors ain't, so I'm happy about that. Defrost is trying, but I guess it keeps kicking itself off. See how much more trees cover you got down here?
Yeah.
You got that.
Oh, and you can see how they're starting to weigh down too.
Yep. You got that Christmas card look going on down here.
Yep. It's a good thing LUS has learned their lesson, keeping the tree limbs away.
Can't imagine losing electricity with this cold.
No.
14.5 still down here.
I'm wondering, given the single digits are below 0, if we might get to a situation where TVA does the rolling stuff.
I done worried about that, especially if we get that much below 0.
Yeah.
They say they've increased natural gas production, and they've got is it enough?
I've also heard that they can since then they have developed the system further to where they can get help from outside areas as far as we're only doing it for 15-minute periods.
Yeah,
it won't be so horrible either. heard anything about it, so maybe we're not looking at that. But it did cross my mind. As soon as I saw single digits, my mind.
But we got sleet and snow mix. I still see some flakes. The layers in this stuff, man, I'm telling you, it is wild. It's like we got sleet first, good coating of sleet. And then we got the glaze that you can still see on my side mirrors right there.
Yeah.
On the front side, and then snow, sleet. I lost count how many times we went back and forth from snow to sleet, and then we got the 2.5-3 inches of porridge today. That's some big sleet. See, that's what it was almost like hail on the way up here at one point. I mean, it was.
You think some of it might be graupel or something like that?
I don't know. It was big, and like earlier this morning, it was almost like it was like the size of my pinky fingernail sleet pellets coming down at the house. But still no rain, so I'm happy to see that.
We're trying to do that.
Dude, I storm in Century, we started raining at 14 degrees. Oh my god. I'm about ready to wind it down, but my god, it still goes back to New Albany, Mississippi. Look at that. Now it's moving pretty quick, but we ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
Probably at least till dark or later. Thursday night we need to go. Huntsville AFD. Ice and snow mentioned for Thursday night.
The GFS did trend a little more marginal, but it still has wintry preset. The Euro's still like, huh?
Yeah. What you talking about, Euro?
Yeah, so we'll see. Like, after how the Euro handled this one about 4 days out and had to catch back up to the GFS, and we have this big snowpack in the Arctic here. I'm like, Euro, you might not be right.
I can't believe we got this on the front side, and we may get another one on the back side of the Arctic outbreak, like you always say.
Yeah.
That's just wild. One or the other is what we think
But
for.
both.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Like, I've seen, like, a multiple Arctic outbreak season. You might get, like, one at the beginning, the next outbreak, one at the end.
Yep.
I can't remember having a big event at the beginning and at the end of the same outbreak, but oh well. But when you've got this big active subtropical jet like this, I can't believe we went through all those Gulf lows, but it's this little flat wave that's done it.
Yep.
Instead. That's funny to me.
Hey, babe. I'm good. Back in Loretta. About to be at the state line. What's up? What's that? Yeah, I'm just taking it slow. I'd rather be gone forever than end up in a ditch somewhere. I know. Just there as soon as I get back. Yeah, I'm about to be at the state line, so. I'll holler at you when we get back in town. Alright. Love you. Bye. Man, you just texted me. I'll send you that. How are the roads here to watch? You gotta go to work tomorrow, I think. You're supposed to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, because you know they go rain, snow, sleet, shine, whatever it is.
They supposed to, but the last time that Sleet Creek we didn't get mail for 6 days. So
I think we are supposed to be starting direct deposit this week at work, so
Nice.
that's perfect timing.
yep.
Because Ben's going to be able to sit at home and finalize. I think he set it up to where everybody could set up their own stuff last week.
Look at that big old snowflakes. Yeah,
Here we go.
buddy.
That's what the bright banding was. Yeah, he picked a good time to go ahead and finalize that. And now Kelly's even set up to where she can do some stuff at home too. So
Sweet.
we're set to. We still don't like to work from home because we got this big swanky studio.
Yeah.
But
weeks like this.
emergence, yeah.
Look at them snowflakes. This is about half the intensity we had when it was at its worst, but it's getting on up there. Look what's west of us in Fairview. This is still gonna lay down some accumulation, man. I'm telling you. I'm hot. You hot?
No, I'm just itching with this seatbelt.
I'm still hot. I keep turning it down, but it's like.
I mean, it's warm, but it's kind of with me being sleepy. It's kind of a cozy warm. I'm having to keep looking around so I don't get too cozy.
Lord, look in front of us.
Here we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Not like swishy swoosh around, but here we go. Now it is getting heavy in big flakes. Yeah.
These roads are going to be trash until, my Lord, like, I mean, once it stops, they will be able to make some progress on it, but this cold,
yeah. When it does finally stop, because they will sand, they will salt, they will brine, they will scrape, they will repeat, and all kind of stuff. They'll get it down to where even if it's 5 degrees outside, it'll be liquid on the roadways before long. But until they do.
like something you see up north.
Yes.
Like we're in Kansas or something right now.
I was just sitting here thinking Oklahoma.
Yep.
The road looks exactly like an Oklahoma winter storm.
Yep. And this is still way better than it is in Alabama right here. Like the road's getting worse, but
dude, that visibility right down across the state line when Brett was there was
yes. We may meet what he had here in a minute. That Fairview batch is going to meet us right at the state line, I bet you, because this thing updated in about 3 or 4 minutes. So that may be what we're about to enter right here in front of us. Yeah, you could. Again, I was out front recording, and I'm like, you can't see the neighbor's house 3 houses down the road. It's right. Like we got more sleet, maybe. There's a snowflake. She's got smaller one. I can tell. I'm just happy the windshield's staying clear. This has been a breeze compared to going up there. Said that, I probably didn't say about that. Getting brighter again.
I'm glad it waited until the middle of this month to do all this. I know everybody likes Christmas snow, but I couldn't imagine having a storm like this, trying to juggle coverage, trying to juggle people taking off for holidays.
Can you imagine if it was like December 20th right now? Oh my God. Up to 15 degrees. We're getting our tropical heat back. I lost the snow again. We're back in the sleet. See how many times we switch back and forth.
43 up.
Oh yeah.
Especially across that bridge.
That end up in them ravines and all, so 72.
I might not get on that road until next week when we're back in the 50s.
All them shades and yeah, no,
That'll be for next week. Probably the middle of next week.
We
when
pull
rain.
off a miracle. That's what I was about to say. And get rain Thursday. If it's a miracle, then I think that would help it. But
even in the wintry solutions, it does look like it'll be raining for a while.
yeah,
Which would be nice. And that would honestly help keep the snow from sticking to the roads as badly.
Yep.
It just you have to worry about black ice eventually, like the next night or something like that. Because apparently we're going to do the single digits again that Friday night.
and I saw Saturday night, I think too, on
Yes.
something I saw like 8 or 9.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at the wind chills for my 6 p.m. recording, and they're back negative over the first part of the weekend.
I dread electricity bill for this month.
Yes. To me for the month of February. So I'll get 5 paydays in that month, so that'll at least work. Camera.
Oh yeah. Here, let me do this.
He site location.
Oh good.
Yeah. What it is he heard about it after you guys met this week. But we may don't mention it for Ben because
Man, they roll. The beer joint's open. Nah, Parker's Place says
to the middle of the road and all kind of stuff.
it goes from cloud to
I thought they had the horses down here for a minute.
and then you got nothing but
You know what?
it's just kind of every man for himself on this side of the state line. Up there you lane, so it's
Right.
like, hey, what do you want to do?
right. This does look like a scene out of the Star Wars movies
Yeah.
where those big things walk across.
I'm glad it's still daylight. Don't want to be out after dark with it.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I ended coverage when I did.
Yep. Because it's getting dark now, and it's 3:30. Heck, y'all.
Yep.
Shish kaboobies.
You might could have done Tennessee, but not this.
That's when I got to Tennessee and started cruising. I was like, man, this is like driving on the interstate compared to what I'm doing here. You know, it's not really sliding or anything. It's just a mess.
Shaking baby. Watching this.
It's like picky snow or it snowed a lot since I was here earlier. There's done something a lot because this is way deeper than what. But we ain't sliding. It's all good there. Look at them big old boulders in the middle. Jesus.
It's like a minefield out here now.
For real. If anybody is watching, they're getting rattled to death. Good Lord. Don't rattle you to sleep. More like rattle to keep you awake more. Alright, let's get over and see if it's better.
Now that really was a hole. They got a whole entire. This ain't ice. That's rocks in the road.
And it's deep here.
Yeah, we've gotten into the North Lauderdale part of that Central Heights Cloverdale band, I think. Good God, look at that. At your own risk.
That's why I'm getting over. I'm like, come on then. I ain't doing that. Go on with it.
Drive through Glacier Pass like that if you want to.
We got another one to follow, I think.
Of course.
This
And
is
speed up while they're doing it.
This is kind of what it was like in 11 when you were driving in the foot, because it just kind of, you had, if you didn't stay right in the tracks, you got it all clobbered up in the front of your vehicle.
Yeah.
This is something deep stuff.
You mammy.
Okay. Yeah, about regretted it for a minute. I don't care how big your tires are when you go off in a ditch, bro.
Yep.
Alright, rear defrost back on. It ain't doing nothing. I got out of the tracks. My bad.
Believe these tracks. Forget about on.
They were out of it when I come up here. Impressed.
Maybe the locals.
Yeah. Most of the Jeeps and trucks and stuff. But that is, I don't miss it.
this
Yep.
the snow up in your face.
It has snowed a lot here since I was here earlier. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean, this easily has doubled what it was up there. Because it was bad here and bumpy, but it wasn't nearly this deep.
Yeah. Oh, you can tell just looking out by the yards how deep it is.
Now, if we keep everybody away from me, keep the spray off, I'll be happy, yo.
All right.
We're rolling smoother now. Let's keep it this way. Another big band in Cherokee coming out with orange in it.
Suddenly I miss 70 degrees.
What's that?
Suddenly I miss 70
Yeah.
degrees.
I know, it's amazing. I can totally relate with Northerners after we get something like this, and I'm like, man, I can see how you get so tired of this. And Marie's freaking out because you just can't keep your house not tracked in with snow and everything when it's like this. And she's like, oh my God, I can never live up north because you never have a clean house.
I'm one of the people that likes to sit inside, don't get out in it, and just watch it through the window.
Yes, me too. Is that somebody? No, it's that rail. I thought that was a vehicle. Like, that somebody slid off? Like it did. Nope, they didn't cut the guardrail. Well, we're losing visibility again. Maybe sleep, but something's going on up there.
y'all doing?
It's like they ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
This is more like Tennessee. This is smoothed on out a little bit. Easy to drive on. We'll get closer to town, more traffic. Oh, look at that dark cloud. Up. This is literally like convective bands still. That to me is what's blowing me away. That we're 15 degrees and we got convective, just like the Her and the Barren. Well, more the Barren than anything showed that. God, that's dark.
Just you wonder what we about to drive into.
Wild. This is like, as an Alabama boy, this is what we dream of. Jeez. Everybody that's got a gator is putting it in full-blown use today. I've seen more of them things out on the road than anything. Half up there playing it. Woo! Good Lord. That is just crazy dark. I felt that snow drifting, right?
Uh-huh. It's a good thing I went ahead and put my foot down about coming back, because tomorrow night's official low has dropped down to like 2 or 3 above.
Oh, wow. My Lord, that is just... I don't see on radar what that is. Because that's looking back due south. And look, there's a little gap due south towards Leeton, unless my radar ain't updated in a minute. Scan time 3:44, it says. What time is it?
3:47.
All right. Maybe it's just a dark cloud. That's weird. The only other section of note is it right up here by this red light at that new Jack's or whatever.
Right by Rising Crest when you're going up the hill.
Yeah, if you have to stop at that red light like that is, I saw a big coach bus or whatever doing about 2 trying to get up that hill on the way. We'll be fine, but that's usually where we'll see a lot of trailer trucks slide off. So
Yeah.
anybody that don't have a lot of control, yeah, you can't get up that hill.
Hopefully there won't be too many people on that side road triggering the light.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
I'm about to say, because Smoking, I think, is closed. I know Rising Crest is closed. Dollar General there is probably closed. They should take all the traffic out, because I don't see the residential people from that neighborhood coming out. They too bougie to do that.
Over here, these tracks, keep it rolling.
You know they ain't done nothing out here on this construction. They've blocked it off. There are the lanes, and that's it.
So they can get out here and write speed tickets.
That's it.
Well, I guess that's just a dark cloud, because it ain't doing that.
Is that like the old 72 bridge from
Yep.
way back in the day?
Show is from, I think they built this one in, I don't even remember. That was when I was, maybe close to 2000 when they built this one.
Was that half of a 4-lane, or how did that work?
That was the westbound. You had to merge into, and then the eastbound lanes was 2.
Gotcha.
They had the separate bridge. They tore it down to build this big wide one. But yeah, you 2 lanes going east, 1 lane. And what was stupid is people at night, I can't tell you how many people died right there because at night they didn't have good markings that you had to get over until the last minute. People would launch off into the creek, die, and the people wouldn't even know it for days after when they finally get out there and pull them out. But that was a huge, like probably 1 or 2 a year kind of thing. People go off in there. Alright, light is green, good deal. We got 40, so we should have plenty to get up that hill.
Okay, they're closed. I was wondering why there were a couple cars in the parking lot. I'm like, come on, Riggs. Yeah, there ain't nobody trying to come up to the side road.
Why is it changing for?
They do have a timeout after so long, I think. During the daytime, at least.
See, they've made this slush right here. Man, we'd be fishtailing like crazy if we didn't have full drive right now. Good Lord, at downtown. Look at that blob. It ain't gonna last long, but Jesus lands. Whew. Looks like it's getting almost partly cloudy behind these little convective showers. That's got a little sun tent back there. What you doing, Explorer? I don't want to get right on you. You should do something stupid. Andrew's watching, says I'm right where his route is. Andrew, bud, if you got four-wheel drive in them mail trucks, you'll be all right until you get to a hill, and then you won't make it up it. But I mean, it's slick, but with four-wheel drive, I'm not spinning or anything. If you ain't got if you have two-wheel drive in a mail truck, nah. Even if it's front-wheel drive, nah. The thing sits so low to the ground too. Shoot. Yeah, it is way deeper here than my left. Andrew says it's rear-wheel drive. I was fishtailing with forward wheels turning back there, Andrew, so. Good luck to you is all I got to say. Have somebody, I'll be ready, or I'll be available tomorrow. I don't have a tow chain, but I'll probably have some way to get pulled out. Maybe somebody at the mail place, if they got a tow truck, they can pull you out if you get stuck somewhere tomorrow. Oh, come on, light. There we go.
Well, at least it's a little flatter here.
Yeah, and it does widen out past this light. Like you had two travel lanes right down here past Newbridge when I come in, so. Let's see if the wipers. Nah, I can see. I ain't gonna do that. I'll just smear it. Go ahead and say they're probably going to cancel dance class out here tomorrow night. Marco's is closed. never mind. You got red right on top of it. That's what I'm talking about. You hear that?
Yep.
God, boy. Inside sleep again.
So there's where that thing's going to be. Okay.
Yep. Mattress firm, let your open sign on. No, you ain't. Hardest part is red lights. Get going again.
If you plan ahead and think ahead, stopping part of it's not that bad.
Stopping ain't that bad, yeah. Getting your gumption going again is the fun part. See what we got, Dodge. Not too bad. It's packed. Not too bad at all.
You got more weight in here pressing.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
My windshield has the side. Freezing over. That'll be solid as flip in a couple days.
I know the fountains and stuff across the area are going to be neat to see.
Mm-hmm. And one year when I worked at the EMA, man, I don't know when that would have been. 7 or I don't remember, but it got so cold for a week like this. Shoal Creek started freezing over up there by Happy Hollow Bridge. We didn't have any snow or anything to go along with it, but the whole thing froze over all the way down to you get closer to the river where it gets wider.
All those poor snakes frozen in the ice. I've heard about those snakes in there.
No, shoot, look at that.
You gotta be kidding me.
That thing keeps redeveloping. up to a
foot of
inch.
sleep.
That's what I was about to say. My gosh, gonna make good sledding though. Pack down all that snow. We tried to have the kids sled down the driveway in the clothes basket or the little Rubbermaid tote earlier, but it was a little bit too slushy, powdery, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't packed too good, so they wasn't going too fast. Alright, this is where I don't like riding my tail, Bronco. Get off. Randy Burns is running for Board of Education. I didn't know that. Worked for him for years. He's a park and rec director. Nope. I'll scrape it when we get there. Alright, anybody watching, we about to kill the string.